I see here that you have one count of failure to register.
Yes, I had gotten locked up on the disorderly persons charge just before this crime, just before I got locked up for this. And I went to county for that. And when I got out of county, I was living with I was at my dad's house because I got kicked out of my apartment because I got locked up. And I never went to the police station. And a couple days later, I was arrested for this. I had only just gotten out of county, and I just didn't go to the police station.
Okay, did you always go back to the police station?
Every time, every year.
Every year?
Yes.
How many times do you think you did that? Can you remember?
About 5 times.
About
I was
5 times.
home for about 5 years.
How old are you, if you don't mind asking?
I'm 27.
You're 27?
Yes.
Do you plan on always registering once you get out of here?
Yes. Yes, I'm going to be living with my father. My family has already started going through counseling so that they can understand me. And when I get out, I plan on doing family counseling with them, as well as coming back here for aftercare and whatever else they ask me.
Okay. You're labeled by society as a sex offender.
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
It's conflicting because society labels you based upon your past and not what you have done to change yourself for the future. I understand what they, what society, how society feels. Do I agree with it? No, not all the time. Sometimes I think it's biased, judging people. Basically, you're judging a book by its cover and not reading the contents.
Do you understand what a sex offender is?
Yes.
You do. How do you define it?
A sex offender is somebody who has certain urges, certain feelings that are going on and don't know how to cope with it, and their only way out is by using any type of sex means necessary. A sex offender is somebody who doesn't know how to control themselves, which is what this place helps and teaches. Teaches you to be who you are instead of trying to be somebody you're not. And I feel like most of us in this facility were always trying to be something we weren't. And that's, we tried to live a double lifestyle. And that's part of the reasons why we go and do what we do.
How do you plan on handling the way society looks at you when you get out of here?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with I understand that society and people are going to have their opinions, and that's okay with me. I just have to prove to them that I'm not who you think I am. I'm not that same person anymore. I'm not the person that's that you can't trust. Because I see, society is it's a double-edged sword, because society has a problem with a sex offender living next door to you. They don't have a problem with say a 3-time murderer living next door to you. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. They want to commit sex offenders, commit them. But yet you have guys who kill people, you have guys who are repeat drug offenders. You're not committing them.
Do you think that their fear is justified?
To an extent. To an extent, because I think everybody has fears about anybody who commits any crime. I think right now, this is the target. This is the focus on states, on government. This is what they're focusing on, is sex offenders. They're saying they were the worst of the worst. Okay, I understand what we do is horrible. What we've done was horrible. But you know what? Just like anything else, just like an alcoholic or a drug addict, there is rehabilitation. And I think that's the one thing that society fails to realize. I think that what would be good is that the state spends money on, instead of spending so much money on doing certain things to keep sex offenders off the streets, when there's a lot of them that should go home. But I think what the state should do is spend money on educating society in why we do what we do, and to look out for certain signs, certain way people act, so that they can understand and be more aware of their surroundings. Now I believe, it works both ways. So we have to constantly work on ourselves as well.